Welcome to the programme. Thank you for joining us. So January's gone, but is it still a winter of discontent? Right across the region, picket lines sprung up today in front of schools, universities, government offices and railway stations. Among the unions who have taken action today are teachers who belong to the National Education Union, members of the University and College Union, which represents some lecturers and higher education support staff, civil servants from the Public and Commercial Services Union who work in government offices, for example, job centres, and of course train drivers in the ASLEF Union. Well, tonight we're going to focus on the teacher strike, as we know that's meant many of you have had to change your plans. In a moment, I'll be talking to a teacher about the pressures on life in the profession, and our political editor, James Vincent, will be here with up-to-date analysis of what's been happening and how long it might last. But first, there have been big rallies in Leeds, York and Sheffield, from where Mark Ansell sent us this report.
First of all, this is the biggest strike of teachers we've seen for a very, very long time.
They turned out instead of heading in. Thousands of teachers joined other public sector workers on strike to demand a pay rise. Teachers say sky-high inflation is having an impact on their students and on them.
Cost of living is going up. Obviously our wages haven't gone up. That puts a big strain on in being an individual teacher. I have a young family to support as well.
We see the knock-off day to day where we're buying breakfast and bring it in for the children. Like we're spending £10 or £20 a week to bring in food for the children to have, because that funding is gone and the staff are gone and the retention is really poor. So the knock-on is that the kids are all suffering.
The Department for Education has offered most teachers a 5% pay rise, but the National Education Union wants pay to go up above inflation. The government says that is not realistic.
I think that's fair. I think we're looking for a middle ground. You know, we're not looking for tons and tons of money, but we're looking for inflation, pay rises that match the fact that we're paying far, far more for everything at the moment.
Four trade unions joined the demo at Barker's Pool, but the focus was on the teachers' strike over pay.
The government looks the other way.
The turnout is absolutely fantastic. I believe we've got over 6,000 people here. There's a huge amount of support. Pay has dropped by over 20% in the last 10 years. It is vital that we stop the hemorrhaging of talent.
Tell him, save our school!
Teachers in Yorkshire are due to go on strike again at the end of this month and twice in March. This dispute, like the others, seems a long way from resolution. Mark Ansell, BBC Look North, Sheffield.